Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Joe. Today is March the 13th. I'll be walking you through my portfolio as well as talking about CCIV. I did finally get my position built, and I'll show you how many shares I still have for this company and my price prediction until the end of the year. I think this is a good company to have in your watch list. I know they did a few messed up things with the valuations when they recently merged, but I think with the market cooling off, I think this is a really good buying zone right now that they have, and I'll show you a little bit, so stick around. So right now I have $150,798, and I'm up for the day. Nothing happened, but because we're on the weekend, but for the week I'm up 16.88%, which is about 21,780. For the month, I'm still down by about 14.5%, which is about 25,000. 3 months up by about 15.64%, which is about 20,399. And for the year, I'm still up by about 69%, which is about $61,704. So let's talk about CCIV, where I see this company headed to and my position. So let's go straight to it. But just before we continue, please subscribe to the channel if you like the content of this video. Give this video a thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm so that I can grow the channel faster. Also in the comment section, let me know how many shares you have for this company, as well as where we see Lucid headed to in the next few years. I'll touch base on a few things which I think are very important for you who are considering to invest in the company, but I think it's a company you need to add in your watch list if not planning to buy anytime soon, just so that you can see the price action, the movement, and then you can also follow the news and also make sure that at least you're on the know-how before you make the call to add this in your portfolio. Also, a quick reminder, this is just for entertainment purposes only. Do your own due diligence. Just make sure you are very aware of how the stock market works so that you don't buy and when it dips you start freaking out and planning to sell at a loss. So never sell at a loss. Just make sure you are very rational in your investment. Take your time to go through your company, know what they deal with, and straight to it, let's go to my portfolio. So right now I have CCIV, ticker symbol Churchill Capital, at 26.87. So you see we were down by about 0.26 on Friday. Afterwards you can see some positive trend going up. For the week it's up by 10.12%. For the month, down by about 16.03%. 3 months up by about 169.78%. For the year, 162.15%. So let's see my portfolio. Right now I have a position 201 shares, average cost of $26.65. I was planning to have it at average of $25, but I was so busy. By the time I caught the dips, it was too late. But since I decided I was gonna buy, it didn't matter if I got it at $1 more than my original average. So it doesn't matter because right now I'm already positive, but it went actually really low, and we'll see the stats. And I wish I could have gotten that, but yeah, like I said, it doesn't really matter. So right now you can see as of Friday the volume was about 20 million, pretty decent volume. So market cap right now is 6.3 billion, decent market cap. You can see the 52-week high was 64.86 right after the margin news before the huge dip. The lows for Friday was 25.11, highs 27.99, and it opened at 25.50. So we can see the stock is going to hit 27 pretty soon. If it breaks through that resistance, I think we should be seeing some upward trend. I'll talk about my projections and predictions in a short while, but let's just go straight to the company. They haven't updated because the ticker hasn't changed, so we'll talk about some few things to consider. One, they plan to release about 20,000 cars, deliver this year, which is not a lot, but they're translating that to be about 2.2 billion. And also they're planning to by 2026 to have about 250, I think around 250,000 deliveries, which will be about 22.8 billion. And also the company is planning to be, cash flow positive, EBITDA by 2025, I believe. So they have a few years, I'll say 4 years, to kind of make some money. So that is Lucid, because they already merged. But that's something for you to consider and make sure that you're aware of before you start investing, because it might take a minute. The stock might not move as much as you hope for, just because it's everything is already priced in. We already know how long it's going to take for them to even do the deliveries. But just remember, they just finished the biggest plant in Arizona, and I think that's a big step that they managed to do, I think, within a year. And they actually mentioned that they were going to be able to put out 30,000 units per year initially, and then about 400,000 is like their target, which if they ever get to that point, that would be pretty good. And also remember that the Saudi sovereign fund has actually invested a lot of money in this company, and they are talking about having a plant also in Saudi Arabia. And for those who don't know, the sovereign fund of Saudi Arabia is kind of managed by I think the head is the Crown Prince of Saudi. Name is Mohammed bin Salman. You should check those out. They've invested a lot of money in the Silicon Valley companies. This is one of them. I think at some point they had already invested more than probably 50%, if I remember. I think a few years ago, when nobody even knew about CCIV, but Lucid was still existing. So one thing to remember is these oil-rich companies, they have a lot of money, and they have realized that they have to diversify into other things, and they have poured in a lot of money, and nobody will be willing to have the investment just go into smoke. So that's why also I believe in this company, because a lot of people are putting money behind it. And remember, as soon as things start looking positive to the public, and I mean the bigger investment firms, then when they start getting position in this company, you should see some really good price action and price movement at this point. So where do I see the company heading to? So I think by the end of the year, we should be looking at $55 to the $60 range. That's my prediction, just because right now with everything kind of started cooling off, EVs getting hammered right and center. I think with a lot of money pouring in from the stimulus package, this economy might get some positive and some negative in terms of investment, just because also the bond yields are also rising. So just be very patient. I know most people comparing this year with last year, whereby you will just invest 1,000 and in few months you have 10,000. So just be patient. Stock market doesn't work like that anymore, and this is a bit different. So just be patient, hold on to your investment, make sure you do your own due diligence and know the products of the company, you know what the company deals with, you are up in arms with the news. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me. Be green, be safe, have a great weekend. See you on the next one. Bye.